Hello everyone. So we are doing a presentation on virtual machine demonstration and comparative evaluation of operating system. So myself Arjun and my teammates are Bindu Aran, Hamsa Priya and Kavyashri. So the introduction part will be presented by Kavyashri now. I request Kavyashri to do introduction part.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kavyashri. Here to say the introduction of our topic, virtual machine demonstration and comparative evaluation of operating system. Virtualization is a technology that allows multiple operating systems to run a single physical computer using a software called virtual machine or a VMware. This means we can run, for example, Windows and Ubuntu on the same hardware without needing two separate computers. The main objective of the main objective of our experiment is to explore and compare the performance of Windows 11 and Ubuntu 24.0 using Oracle VirtualBox, which is an open source visualization tool. In this study, we focus on several key areas like CPU scheduling, memory management, which looks at how RAM is allocated and optimized. Process handling means how each OS manages running application and in background tasks. Resource utilization, which helps in measure how efficient each OS resources, system resources like CPU and memory. File system, like referring how data is stored and accessed in the file. Next is experimental set. In this, there are two components: hardware and software. In hardware, we have used processor that is i5. Someone used in this we have used processor i5 and RAM is Windows 11. Software requirements. Uh, in this, we have used Oracle VirtualBox and guest OS is Windows 11 and Ubuntu, that is the 24.04. Tools such as Task Manager, System Monitor, etc. Next will be continued by Arjun.
So the next part will be observation. I request Bindu to continue the observation part.
Hello everyone, I am continuing the implementation part. Like here in the implementation part, we install the virtual box to create the two virtual machines like Windows 11 and Ubuntu 24.0. Here I am going with step-by-step explanation. Install the virtual box. Installation of the virtual box is a visualization software that will let me create and run the multiple operation system in the single computers. Here we use the two virtual boxes like Windows 11 and Ubuntu. And here we have allocated 4 GB RAM each step for appropriate disk and sizes. And here we installed the Windows 11 and the Ubuntu successfully and perform the following task which given observe the run of the process. Here the main concept of our work is observe the running of processing and CPU and analyze the memory consumption, how many memories are taking the, like explore the file system and folder structure. And here we use the multiple tasking and resource handling. Let me show you. It is the task
Yeah,
manager of the Windows. It is the task manager of Windows. Here we can see in the background the Firefox is running and Microsoft Microstore and the snapping tools like Manager and many others are running in like CPU memories. We can here observe where which one can be more requires in the memory and CPU's percentage, disk percentage, and like this I can also have the Ubuntu's picture that you show. In this also we can observe in the background there are multiple tasks running, and here we can know that CPU percentage memory allocation. Like we are here it is running some programs as files are running here. Like this we can implementation this. Let me come to the presentation like observation. Kavya, can you show the observation slide please?
Yes, Kavya, it is visible now. Bindu, could you please continue?
Thank you. Next I'm continuing the observation. Feature, features like process manager. We have the process like features like process manager, schedule, CPU scheduling, memory usage, and file system, and resource handling. As I show you, the memory management, process management, scheduling, and memory management. In this Windows 11, we use the graphical user information interface tools called Task Manager to manage and monitor the processing. In Ubuntu, we use the command line interfaces CLI to handle the task manager or system monitor. In CPU scheduling.
Bindu, can you continue?
Okay, I will continue. Next I'm going with the CPU scheduling. Like in Windows, I use the priority based schedules. Each processor is assigned the priority levels, and the CPU gives the more times to higher proper priority processor. In Ubuntu, uses the complexity fire schedules. These ensure all processors get the fair CPU time based on their loading, improving multiple tasking and responsive. And next to memory usage, in Windows 11, it uses the higher idle memory uses because the many background services and visual effects run by default. In Ubuntu, there is a less idle memory or usage, make it show the efficiency and suitable system and limited resources. And next, I am going with the file systems. In Windows 11, I use NTFS, a new technology file system, knowing the complexity, security features, and supporting. For the large files in Ubuntu, I use ext4 fourth, fourth extended file system. Opera, Opera here this performs the reliability, especially in Linux environment. Next with the resource handling in Windows 11, it has a stable and heavy. In Ubuntu, there is a lightweight and faster management resources. Thank you. Next will be continued by Arjun. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Bindu. So next, I will be going to present you the comparative evaluation. So we are comparing Windows 11 and Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So we have concluded some aspects. So we will go from CPU scheduling. Windows 11 it schedules through priority based, and Ubuntu 2.4.4 it goes through CFC. And both evaluate both, we are getting the answer as Ubuntu smoother for multitasking. Means Ubuntu is very smoothing for multitasking. And for the memory usage, and another aspect is memory usage. So memory aspect usage, the Windows level use very high usage memory usage, and when Ubuntu 2.404 LTS it uses efficiently. Means Ubuntu has a better memory efficiency. Then for coming to process control, Windows 11 go for graphical user interface, and Ubuntu goes for command line interface and also graphical user interface. Means Windows are very easier for beginners. Then going for file system, Windows 11 uses NTFS, and Ubuntu go for Ubuntu 2.04 LTS go for ext4. As Bindu previously said, ext4 is very faster and lightweight. Next, going for performance. So Windows 11 do a very high level, a very heavy level of performance, but coming to Ubuntu, it's very lightweight, and Ubuntu is only better for limited hardwares. Okay, this was a evaluation based. Now I request Hamsapriya for conclude our PPT. Hamsapriya, please could you go for next slide? Hamsapriya, could you please turn on your mic?
Hi, hello. Hello. Can you hear, guys?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you
Okay,
can
we are.
continue.
Yes, we are. Year end of the project is conclusion. The project successfully demonstrated the working of virtual machine setup using Oracle VirtualBox. Windows 11 stands out for its usability and user interface, making it ideal for end users. Ubuntu 24.04 LTS excels in efficiency and resource management, providing advantages for multitasking, developing purposes. Overall, the conclusion Ubuntu performed better in terms of efficiency and resource usage, while Windows 11 excelled in usability and interface quality. Next, we see the references here. Here are the references we took from the Oracle VirtualBox documentation and Microsoft Windows 11 support guide and Ubuntu official documentation. Next, operating system concept and 10th edition valley. Here it is the end of the project. Thank you, guys.
So we are concluding the meeting here. This was the virtual box, using of virtual box. So we had used Windows 11 and also Ubuntu 2.404 LTS. So as our Bindu already showed the screenshot, that was our task management and task manager, the efficiency of Ubuntu and also Windows 11. So we'll conclude the meeting here. Thank you.
Thank you.